Right now we're going to talk about the film, The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. This is a new film that takes place many years after the reign of Caesar. So if you've been following like Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, the current generation of Planet of the Apes films, this now takes place years after those stories, where if you recall, Caesar was an ape that was injected with a virus that was meant to cure Alzheimer's and instead made him super smart. He started revolutionizing the apes in this community and then, across the country and then across the world. And humans, on the other hand, were infected with the virus that ended up causing degradation in their mental capacities. So as the apes got smarter and more organized and more, I won't say civilized, because, but they started building out their society. Yeah, they started becoming the evolutionary dominant species on the planet. Humans were degrading simultaneously. So now this takes place 300 years later, and we're following a new ape, a young ape, who's going on a new journey that's basically going to lead him to question everything he's been taught, because apparently the whole concept of humans were an actual intelligent species has gone. That concept is extinct. People are basically like wild animals now. They just roaming in packs, across like plains and stuff, chewing on grass, maybe using outhouses and commodes.
Long ago, the sapiens lived together in harmony. Then everything changed when Caesar attacked. 300 years had passed, and my brother and I found the new Caesar. This guy that didn't know who Caesar was.
I mean, it's not inaccurate.
I'm a little mad if there was more, but you know what? No, well done. That was you earned that. It was one time you earned that. All right, but God damn it. But yeah, now we follow this new ape, Noah, and a new intelligent human, May, or as as Rocket calls her, Nova. Nova is intelligent. Nova seems to know more than other humans, and Nova also got secrets. Can Noah trust May? Can Rocket trust May? Also, who the hell is Rocket? Because apparently Cat just rolls up, and there's been historians too in this world. Apes just been taking on different jobs. This one ape has like the tomes of Caesar, has tales of humans, and no one's been listening. Naturally, when you hear him talk, he was played by a brother, so I can kind of see how that happens. Message. Anyway, Shay, break it down for us. Give us your spiel on Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
I mean, I feel like the introduction is there, but I will say one thing. Mm-hmm. I really like that apparently the orangutans are like the tribe of Levi for all of the apes, keepers of the knowledge, the gospel of Caesar. Sorry.
They know stuff. That's what they do. The one thing I was going to say, but the one thing that I kind of liked as they were kind of like, it kind of showed how they used the architecture that was sort of still there, where it's like they use like old telephone poles for stuff. They use the insides of ships for sort of housing, and it's a very interesting thing that even in this film you should never trust Frank Gallagher.
Look, I think you should just not trust people. None of the people are trustworthy.
None of the people are trustworthy, but goddamn it, Frank.
Is it bad?
Exactly.
Is it bad the first time Noah sees May's character? I literally was like, ew, a human, kill it.
You're talking about William H. Macy.
It's like a bug, like it's like, oh, mosquito, slap it.
William H. Macy pops up in this movie as one of the other intelligent humans.
Yeah, one of the last surviving on the outside world intelligent humans.
Because that's the other thing, like the virus didn't just degrade the humans intellectually, it killed like 80-something% of the human population, and whoever is left were the ones who were still intelligent. But unless they were immune to the virus, though, slowly but surely they would lose their faculties.
Did the virus degrade us, or did the virus just stop some of our cognitive thought over generations?
It just kind of like made our brains smaller.
Yeah, we're not talking, we're not doing anything.
It wasn't
anymore,
over generations. Because in
War,
what was it, the last movie?
Yeah, that's
the crazy colonel dude. Yeah, don't they show him starting to lose it once he gets infected?
He wasn't losing it. All he really did was stop speaking.
It inhibits their ability to speak. Over time,
Yeah.
I'm thinking it just started with one thing, but over generations of us not doing anything, we just kind of fell down the chain. Like you don't
Well, I
have
think
to
it's
use your brain,
both.
you don't have to talk, you don't have to do anything anymore. You don't have to go to work and have to build houses. Your skills and faculties just changed to other ways. I think they de-evolved into this. Into
Kinda,
whatever.
yeah.
It would make a little more sense for it to be both.
Yeah, because it's probably not. It's probably a slow process, and that continues in the preceding generations. So if you were able to survive the virus, it doesn't give you any protection. It doesn't give your brain faculties anything.
There are no guarantees.
Because remember, the original virus was to do the opposite. It was to heighten the cognitive function of the apes they used it on. But for people, it seems to be doing it the other way.
The original drug was to cure Alzheimer's. But
it was for people.
But apes were the test subjects. So it worked in apes. But apparently it wasn't going to work for us.
Yeah, no, it worked in a different way for us.
It's kind of like in I Am Legend when they cured cancer, but then made zombies.
Using the music.
Well, actually, something closer to vampires, but still.
I definitely think that's gonna happen one day. Not to jinx it or say it, we're gonna try and live too long. What? We're gonna try and do something, and that's how the zombie apocalypse is gonna start.
I hope I'm dead by then.
How you gonna say not to jinx it or say it, knowing full well that you're about to jinx it by saying
it?
Look it, I knocked on wood.
That's the best well, then of course.
Watch that not be real wood.
You know what? This might not.
I knocked on wood. It turns out it was balsa.
I'm knock. The floor is wood. I knocked on the floor. We're safe for now.
It's laminate.
The apes, it turns out, like they over the 300 years have not developed a strong communication process. Between themselves, because the apes that we follow at the start of this don't know the existence of the other apes. In fact, if the Holmes calling himself Caesar, that bonobo,
what's with the bonobo slander?
I don't know. This latest series
with
is completely,
Koba and now Bonobo.
Yeah, they flipped the actual characteristics of bonobo chimps and chimpanzees, where bonobos are shown to be like really violent, and the chimpanzees are shown to be like judicious and more like rational.
Which it should be the other way around.
In nature, in our physical world, bonobos are the most peaceful classification.
All they want to do is get
apes.
it on.
That all they exactly. In their society, they've even replaced violence for conflict resolution with sex. It's like, hey yo, you stole my parking space. All right, let's smash it out. It's in my opinion an ideal society. But yeah, this whole series, it's like bonobos just evil.
And it's matriarchal. Like their troops are matriarchal. Chimpanzees, their troops are patriarchal, and they're the only great apes that eat meat.
Chimpanzees?
Yeah, they're the only one of the large apes that eat meat. Everybody else has a plant-based diet.
Well, I knew gorillas are vegetarians. I don't know all of them.
So are orangutans, so are bonobos. For the most part, they just eat, whatever's in the tree they live in. Like they might eat bugs, but they don't necessarily hunt for food.
So it's
like living food.
They're bugtarian instead of like pescatarian. They're like bugtarian.
Wow.
Okay, you reaching for that?
Insectivore is what you're looking for.
That's the name. See, I am just fluent in English, as you guys can tell.
Yeah. Hey, I would give this a thumbs up. This was really well. Like, can I just say, whoever's in charge of the continuity for this film series, very good. They are on the ball because there's so many visual cues that go back even as far as the first movie, especially with the design of the window from Caesar's house where he lived when he was a baby. That pops up everywhere and is well connected to Caesar as his symbol, but it was literally just the window from his home when he was a baby. I will say the human was funnily out of the pocket, but it's not yours, and it's like, hun, it's not really yours anymore. Yeah. Also, Rocco was the best character in this.
I like Rocco.
I like Rocco.
Yeah, Rocco was the.
I'm like, are we the only? I was like, only orangutan. Humans almost extinct, and the orangutans still can't live. Dang it, y'all suck.
I enjoyed the hell out of this too. It's a thumbs up for me. If you're not a Planet of the Apes fan, this is just a good movie. Like, I conveniently forgot at times that I was watching an animated film. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
There's so
like,
much CGI, but
90% of this
good.
is animated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks
Where it's
so
like,
good.
yeah, they actually got real intelligent monkeys and apes to play in this
Well,
film.
is that
It's
apparently
astounding.
it's the same effects crew from Avatar: The Way of Water?
Oh, that's actually, yeah, that tracks, but in a good way.
Yeah.
I think you just stepped on Abby's joke, shit.
Oh well.
No, but
No,
And
I'm
also,
just-
the director is the guy who did the Maze Runner series, so apparently it's his thing. These kind of effects.
all right. So Abby, where do you fall?
I have to give it a thumbs up. Monkey Movie is a good movie. Monkey Movie is a good movie.
Okay, all right. You know, Mike. Every time.
I'm giving this a thumbs up. I enjoy the Planet of the Apes series. I've watched them from front to back. I've watched them numerous times. Like Shannon was saying, there's definitely some callbacks. There's actually callbacks to the first movies, original movies.
There
in
are.
This. When it comes to some of the music, the scene where they're chasing them in the grass, the beach, there's a lot of callbacks to the first movie. And I also like where this movie is going, where you kind of get the idea where we're going to go in a similar direction where the older 1970s and 80s movie went, where it comes to like conquest and battle. And we also kind of get a look at like a little Easter egg where there's more out of there than there is over here. So I don't know exactly where it's going, but I remember Easter eggs from the last movie, so some spaceships, some astronauts missing. There's a whole lot going on. I'm hoping in the next few movies we kind of get more of that, and yeah, we just keep giving a good series. I heard they're trying to make like another 5 more movies. I don't know how real that is, but I'm here for all 5
the
of them.
original series has like how many
6 or
original-
7 movies.
Yeah, like,
Planet,
I know they go to
Conquest,
space.
Beneath.
yeah. There's time travel. They find mutants underground. It's a
Apes
whole
in
thing.
space. That's
Which
what
I
would
wonder
call it.
if that is a hint to
Space.
what's happening with the humans here, because in the original series they find a group of humans underground who worship a nuclear missile.
There's this one final scene where they're like running up like a part of like this underground area, and I was like, oh my, it took me way too long to realize that part, that like that one last sort of chase scene at the end, they were climbing up a missile or like a rocket,
Yeah, that's what
A
that was.
silo,
and I was
essentially,
like, oh my god, why? It took me way too long to realize that. So I was like,
Yeah,
That's
because
good.
if all of our other infrastructure fell apart, in theory, those would survive, provided that they were built as good as they claim they were.
In theory.
uh-huh.
In
In
theory,
theory,
Those 2 words hold so much weight.
so much weight.
could be like a whole Fallout.
It's just that we spend the
situation.
most on our military than any other country in the world, and we don't spend a dime on infrastructure. So I'm concerned.
Seriously though. All right, Mike.
definitely getting a thumbs up for me. I love this movie, like I said. I love this series. I'm 1000% curious to see where the hell they're gonna go. I want to know. I got so many questions. Like I said, I've been hooked on this series since the 70s movies, and I'm not gonna stop until I can't watch Planet of the Apes anymore. I even like the Marky Mark one. I enjoyed that one. I don't know
All right,
why
see,
people didn't
no,
like
no,
it as much.
Don't say stuff like that. That's
Right? I'm sorry. I still maintain Helena Bonham Carter's sexy ape dance thing was a lot. for me.
We didn't need all the sexy ape there, but I wanted to see Abraham Lincoln. I wanted to see.
I did
Abraham.
not.
You know we seen Abraham Lincoln at the end of that
I'm
movie.
pretty sure that was supposed to be Caesar.
That was, but he was in the Abraham Lincoln. You know what I was saying. You
okay. Conceptually, we know. However, the movie did not know. Hence
No,
why-
it did not. That movie was
The movie was-
confused.
But I enjoy. I like that movie still. Like I just want to see more of the future, and then the future. Like we know what's gonna happen. We have an idea. What's gonna happen after that? When we finally make peace, are there gonna be interspecies loving, or is it going to be like there's a whole lot more. I want to know what's gonna go. It's gonna be a new planet? Are we leaving the planet? What's happening? I got questions.
Hopefully they have answers.
They better do. They better do.
They better.
They better
Are you
have
threatening?
answers.
Are you
They have
threatening
this to have.
Disney? Are you threatening
Better.
Disney, Mike?
The ghetto came out for
Are
a second.
you-
They better
are
do
you-
have answers for me.
Are you threatening Disney?
I
Right now?
am. I
20th
am.
Century Fox,
I
are you
am.
threatening them?
All of y'all.
20th
Look
Century Fox is owned by Disney now.
All right. Yeah, we felt positively. And I'm surprised too. I wasn't ready to go in hating this. I was just
Weren't sure.
gun shy. Yeah, because
Yeah.
the last couple have been good. This could have went like Matrix sequels, real quick. And instead they focused on telling good stories and keeping the ramp up consistent with what they've been building. So we haven't gotten the apes are going to space yet. Apes are building mechs. Yeah.
Space apes.
Yeah. But you know what? If they progress the
space.
way they have been, I'll keep watching until they get to Ape Fast 2 Serious,
my
7.
God.
So
And the
would
apes
you
start
be
building Transformers or whatever they plan on doing.
so if they
Transformers.
so if they actually do the storyline with the mutants in the basement, are you going to be for that or against it?
That would be called My Ape Academia.
No, because they haven't introduced nuclear weapons yet. The whole concept after 300 years, the fact that this movie went the way it did, they could do that and make it actually make sense. But by the time, if they keep going at a logical pace, they will have done that. Yeah, no, we'll all be long dead.
Fair
Won't
enough.
even be a factor.
Yeah.
But yeah, the film is called Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. We all felt pretty positive. We all felt really damn positive about it. And if anything we said makes you want to check it out, yeah, by all means, go for it. Please, what are you waiting for? Why are you still here? Go now. Get your ticket online. You should have been brought up the website for your local theater. I'm gonna shut up. Yeah, we felt good about it, so check it out, please.